3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the...
All right, Coach, under hazy, overcast L.A. skies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Indianapolis Colts and our home team. Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Here's the second-year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Here's Brissett. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
On first and 10, Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. The 20, 10, and he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Chargers 7, Colts nothing.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, first and 10. Brissett to throw on first. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
And a Colts first down.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong way.
They run with Hines. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, You can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A first down throw for Brissett. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, it's Mack. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Hines. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
50 seconds, come on. Let's go, D.
Now a give right side. Hines, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Check, Mike 57, Mike 57. I got you.
Brissett now. And he's got his tight end. That's Ebron, and it's a Colt touchdown.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
8 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey, 79! 73!
Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
36.
White, 80 hot!
Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
Load it. Hey, wahoo. Wait, 89.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. Rivers to Allen on the hook up there. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Six guys. Check six guys.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 26 yards, and the Chargers have taken the lead. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. First down, Brissett. He's got it to Hilton. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Check three, check three, check three.
Now it's Hines, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. This week one matchup between the Colts and the Chargers, there are a couple of ties between the two franchises. Of course, Colts head coach Frank Reich, he spent 2 seasons as the Chargers offensive coordinator in 2014 and 15. Then he would have 2 years as the Eagles OC before coming to Indianapolis. But also, Colts fans, they do not have good memories of the 2007 and 2008 seasons, both times losing to the Chargers in the playoffs when they felt like they had a team that could have gone to the Super Bowl. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Brissett going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Here's Hines. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. On second down. Here's a run with Mack. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
I'm going to run you. Hey, I'm going to run you over. Mike 52, Mike 52. Rabbit.
Brissett on 3rd and 2. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
Showing it. Q. Hey, Charlie.
Rivers on 1st down. He's going to be driven down. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Switch. Everyone 37. Load it. 37. Load it. Come on now. Hey, 79.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rivers finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. And he's the guy, Mike Williams, that the Chargers took 7th overall a couple of years ago. Battled injuries as a rookie, but in full health last year, he caught 43 passes with a knack of really finding the end zone. 10 of those 43 catches went for touchdowns. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. To throw, Rivers. Got Gordon open, completes it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Rivers gets it to Gordon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. Rivers to throw it. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Rivers now from the 50. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Well, it had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. One heck of a third down conversion. 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll throw again. Rivers. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Brissett on first down. Looking deep here for Ebron. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Eric Ebron. Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check four. Patch it.
Brissett sets to throw it. Funchess has it complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch the run. It's top, baby. That's baby side. Mark check 33. I'm coming after you.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let this go end zone for Hilton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Check, left.
From the gun, Rivers. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Mack. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Staying on the ground with Mack. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. On the ground, it's Mack. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, LA! Melvin Gordon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back.
And that pass is going to be intercepted by the All-Pro DB Desmond King. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Red Delta! White 89!
Following the interception here, Rivers. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Where's 52? Watch 52.
A 2nd down throw for Brissett. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
He's checking.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. He's got room to run past the 20. And the catch made by Hilton. And finally taken down at the 26-yard line. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
You get rock me. Switch. Wide. Get wide. Check. Check out, bro. Hot.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the 2nd half in their own territory. And a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the post-mortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision. No matter how the game turns out, right? What were you thinking there? Why? Did you have a certain play call? Were you confident in your defense? Oh, yeah. Why? It's going to keep coming up.
Yeah, no matter the scoreboard, just tough to justify. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Rivers. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Rivers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. A quick throw there out to Williams. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Get that ball. Get that ball.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Here's Rivers. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
57 to Mike. All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. All day, baby, all day.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. It's caught by Funchess. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. First down, Brissett. Got it complete to Rodgers. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Hey, here we go. Watch the
They'll throw again. Brissett. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On 2nd and 10, Brissett buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's bring it.
On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
I'm about to take you to school. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check safety, check safety. 65, wait.
Now Brissett on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Eric Ebron. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts are in for 6. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll try to run it with Mack. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 41-yard line.
37's the Mike. Mike 37.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Working out of the gun, Rivers. He hits White, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 17-yard line. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A fourth touchdown pass there for Phillip Rivers as his guys continue to pour it on. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Three bud. SOS. Great snow. Travel. Swoop snow. Yes. Mike, 58, right there. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Brissett to throw on first. Looking sideline, incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target, but it'll be second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
I'm here all day.
New Mike 52, Mike 52.
It's great.
Here's Brissett. Complete to Hilton. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
My 52. Check pass. 52. 52.
Set the tone, defense.
On first and 10, Brissett. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Come on. You better break. Go. Hey, Mike 52. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
A first down throw for Brissett. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Chargers in good field position to start out. First and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Hey, Haywood.
Rivers now. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. They'll try the right side this time here with Gordon. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Chargers on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 8.
Mike 37. Come off the ball hard.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
She's singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Mike 4. Hey, pick your game up. Mike 4. Let's go, D. Mike 4. Mike 4. Bring it. Bring it.
Brissett on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
A second down throw for Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Oh, get him, get him, get him.
Here's Brissett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Hey, check Mike 33, check Mike 33. It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Mike check 33, 33.
We own them. We own them.
Brissett to throw for it on fourth. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Watch this, please.
Let's go, let's go. And we're going 37's the
Go for it, go for it.
watch the screen.
Throwing here, Rivers. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the box.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
On second down now, it's Mack, and he's up past the 10 to about the 12. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 33. 33. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Mike, check 33. 33.
Ready? Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. No, this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down.
Just like that. Mike, check 33. 33.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. Orbit. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, go. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Out of his end zone, Brissett. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Come on now. Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Now Rivers. Going deep here for Allen. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They were trying to go back to Allen there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Run 80. Hey, let's get this. He's coming. We got double up. Tight dog.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the home team here, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Southern California, so long, everybody.